You're watching Friggin' Fabulous Video.
Okay, Joe Franklin here, very excited about the reissue of a book. The book, we had the man on with the hardcover about a year or two ago, and now it's out in softcover. It's called No Sun Without Shadow, getting rave reviews on the reissue as well as on the original. And the author is opposite me right now, Mr. Roger SeLegue. And Roger, can I say congratulations? You must be happy with the way it's climbing on the charts, huh?
Yes, I am. It's doing well, and I'm doing well with it.
So we'll talk about the book again in a minute. I want to tell you that I remember last time you told me you had just come back from a run as a blackjack dealer in Las Vegas. Is that?
Yes. By the way, part of the novel, about 40% of it takes place in Las Vegas, where at one time I was a blackjack dealer.
It's a very intriguing way of life, right? It's I used to wonder. I still wonder how can any technique for them revealing or spotting a consistent winner in on the blackjack table, the high executives.
Well, there are a lot of tricks in the games, particularly by well-known executives in Las Vegas. For instance, no less an authority than Meyer Lansky said there's only one game you can actually beat mathematically, which is blackjack. But at the time I was working there, I saw an exhibition on the roulette wheel, which I didn't think was possible. And he was kidding, but he was giving a demonstration. He said, if they don't give you any tips, this is where you put the ball. But he could put that ball pretty much on any number you would call.
You want to give us a rough idea? Now, I'm chatting here with Roger. You got to spell that last name, SeLegue. Are there many SeLegues around? Not that many, huh?
No, I didn't think there's more. My family comes from Indiana, very conservative. I used to say, but they're well established in California. My father was an attorney. In fact, he helped Tom Levy, who was the founder of Farmers Insurance Group.
As are you.
Yes, I worked for Farmers at one time until I had a heart attack, which led to my eventually going to Vegas and taking up the back, which I thought was fascinating. And at that time, then I began writing No Sun Without Shadow, which is out of my experience and my philosophy. The title of the novel is taken from Albert Camus' The Myth of Sisyphus. Camus says that if you ask the question, is life worth living, you are dealing with the fundamental philosophical question. And the novel is written in a philosophical manner or theme with the flesh and blood of Virgil Tynan, a lapsed Catholic, and Regina Lazarus, who is discovering her Jewish roots, and then there's a child involved, and this is the crux of the plot.
Gotta be a good movie. Gotta be. It's in the works.
We're working on it. We're trying to get. Trying to line up now, and actually an Israeli woman as the actress, as a client of the Book Publicist Club of Southern California, Lauren Gale.
Well, I remember these few minutes here with Mr. SeLegue. He's got a busy schedule. He's in town for the big book convention at the Ciavatta Center, and you're going to sign autographs. And
yes.
And how do we find out more about where do we get the book?
My website is nosunwithoutshadow.com. You can buy it at Barnes and Nobles and Amazon.com.
Nosunwithoutshadow.com. Is that?
That's right, and that will open up. I got blogs and vlogs and everything. There's a lot of information on the novel and background on myself.
Well, much success, much happiness. And when you're in town, we'll do part 2 and part 3 and 4, okay?
Thank you very much.
Mr. SeLegue and No Sun Without Shadow. I'll be right back with more. Joe Franklin, and stay well.